My name is Bree. I make faith and lifestyle videos. This is going to be a third trimester bump date. I am ready to go. Look at that big old go. I'm 38 weeks. I'll be 39 weeks in 3 days. So I'm ready to go. I'm going to be doing my thumbnails because they popped off. So I'm going to do them while I see what's been going on. So excuse the background noise, but let's get started. I'm going to start from the bottom up because it's been everything. So with my feet, they haven't swollen or anything, thank you Lord, but they get like so tired, like from just standing on my feet. They get exhausted. I get cramps starting from my toes, and it like works its way up my feet, and then cramps on my calves. But the crazy thing is, I get cramps like, I don't know how to even, like by my bone right here, and then it works its way up to my thighs, like just muscle cramps for no reason. Since my baby she's head down and she is deep, like she is deep in there. When they did my last ultrasound this week, like on Monday, today's Friday, when they did my last ultrasound, they were like, oh, you better be getting your cervix checked, girl, because she's coming any day now, like she's mad low. And I can definitely feel it, and since she's so low, it affects all of my legs. You know, like the sciatic nerve pain, like I literally, coming upstairs, I was just like telling my husband, I was like, babe, I need your help because I'm scared I'm gonna fall over. Like it literally just is like a shooting pain. Like it just like shoots down my leg and I like topple over. And by the grace of God, I haven't fallen. But it's like, it's not cute. It's like, it's kind of scary because, you know, you don't want to fall as a pregnant woman. Like I don't want to fall on my stomach or something. But I've been okay. And then since she is so low, I feel it all over my hips, right? So not just my butt and my legs. I feel her down there. Like whenever she moves her head around, I feel it in my butt, in the front, everywhere. Like especially when I'm waking up from a nap or getting up from like laying down or sitting down for a while. Oof. Like my pubic bone, oh my gosh, it feels like somebody threw a baseball at it. It hurts. It hurts because she's really down there, man. It's not the best feeling, but it's not that bad, you know. Like it's definitely tolerable. I've been cramping a lot. Like I think that they're Braxton Hicks, because they're super irregular, and I feel it like around. My uterus is like all the way up here now, right? But it's like where, when you're not pregnant, where your uterus is, right? That it's like super low. Like I feel like the cramping there. You know, like my back gets really tight. And another fun thing that's been happening, like she's been so picky with what she eats. Like I have been throwing up, like waking up in the middle of the night to throw up and stuff like that. And I'm like, aren't we past this? Like I'm in the third trimester. Like what the heck? Like throwing up? Like bro. So, you know, I have to watch what I eat. Like I can't just like give in to my cravings because, yeah. Honestly, my belly hasn't felt too bad. Like with my first pregnancy, she was breech, so like she was feet down and head up, and that it was just so uncomfortable. Like I feel like this compared to my last pregnancy, just because of the baby's positioning, that she's head down, like she's in the position that she's supposed to be. It's just so much more comfortable than whenever my baby, because she was like her head was inside of my ribs, like, whew, like, and then my rib cage was swollen. It just wasn't cute. Like I get uncomfortable, you know, like if I sit down for a long time, like long car rides, forget about it. Like, I need to get out and stretch and move. I've just been having those Braxton Hicks. They said I'm not dilated yet, but we'll see by my next appointment how far along I am. They said that I'm softening, like effacing, I guess. But I'm not dilated quite yet. And I really desire to push this baby out. But it's in God's hands. Like, I literally, like, I've been curb walking, I've been working out, drinking my red raspberry leaf tea. I've been doing everything that you do to induce labor, and she's chilling in there. Like, I've been having a crazy amount of discharge. Like, it's literally disgusting. I feel like I'm on my period. It's so bad. But yeah, no, like real labor signs. Like, I've been like I had like diarrhea or this and like all of those early labor signs, but I'm not in labor, so we'll see. Right now it is May 26th, and she's due June 5th, so she still has a little bit of time to make her appearance. I get like headaches every once in a while, but they're not too bad. Like, honestly, with all of the symptoms that I've been having, they're just not that bad. Like, not too much to complain about. Like, the only one is like nausea. Like, it feels like right now I'm okay, you know, but it would just feel like I'm in my first trimester, like with all the nausea and all of those feelings with like the third trimester discomfort from being so big. And I'd be like what the heck? Like, are we past the first trimester? Like, what is going on? I'm doing gel X, like the gel tips, and they're great. I just like rushed through it last time with my thumbs, and that's why they popped off. So, word of advice, if you're gonna do gel X, just take your time and do it right. So in my situation, since I had a C-section with my first, everything was fine. It was just, again, because she was feet down, that I had to have a C-section, right, for both of our safety. And so since I had a previous C-section, I can go into labor and push the baby out, but I can't be induced, and I have to go into labor on my own before my due date. So if I get to June 5th and I'm still pregnant, they would have to do a C-section because they can't induce me, because it'll be too much for my uterus and it can rupture where the incision was. I understand that, and I have come to terms with it, but you know, I guess as a woman, I do desire to like push the baby out, you know, go through the contractions and the water breaking, and you know, like, oh, like we gotta go to the hospital, timing the contractions and all of that, like labor stuff, because I didn't even go into labor with my first, again, because she was breech. And I don't know, I just wanted to like experience that, but it's like I can literally do everything in my power, everything in my strength to try to induce my own labor, but she's still gonna come whenever she wants, you know, like it's really in God's hands, and I just wanna like come into agreement with it, like 100%. I can't have a single bubble because I'm trying to just be ready. By the time I give birth, you know, I got my hair done, so then postpartum I don't have to worry about my hair, and then I don't have to worry about my nails. Like, I could just be like fresh. So back to my spiritual warfare, you know, like be still, know that God is God. Like, who am I to question God when He knows everything and every aspect of my life and the whole universe? And it's like, when you think about a child's life, does it even matter how the birth was? It doesn't really matter, you know? And it's like, regardless of if I get to push the baby out or if I have another C-section, regardless, it's not going to be easy, and I'm going to recover, you know? So there's no need for me to like stress about it, especially because it's not in my hands. And I guess I was like, I felt like I maybe was there, but God allowed me to go through some breaking and exposing, you know, that I had to do some, like, I don't even know if it's called forgiving, but just like coming to terms with my first birth, you know, like, because I was just like, you know, like, what if I try to push the baby out? What if I did this, or what if I did that? Just like a lot of what ifs, to like try to change the situation, but it's like at the end of the day, like it happened how it happened for a reason. And it's like, who am I to question that? Because I was just kind of getting like, oh, if I didn't have a C-section with that one, I wouldn't be in this predicament. I wouldn't have a timeline with that. And like, that's not cute to feel like that. It still has bubbles, but you know what? We're striving, ow! Thinking. We're striving for perfection, but we're never gonna get there because you know what? We're not perfect. Gosh. It looks so good long, but I have a toddler and I have things to do. So short it is. Look at how cute. I made it look like peaches. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Because I was like, you know, with my birth, trying to like induce myself, you know, like doing the workouts and doing this and doing that to try to like, oh, I'm trying to get this baby out today. And like, my sister, she humbled me, but she was just like, you know, you can't like, you have to expect the unexpected. Like, you can't like really control that. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen, you know? And I was just like, honestly, you're true, you're right. And I went to my sisters in Christ and was like, hey, you know, I've been praying, been believing, but you know, like, if I were to have another C-section, I don't think my heart would be okay with it. And then they gave me some advice, you know, that it's like, you know, I have to like pray with knowing that God understands everything, you know, that He works everything out for my good, you know, that it's His will, not mine. Can't be stressing. So that is basically my 3rd trimester. I have packed my hospital bag. You don't really need much because the hospital provides everything that you actually need. Everything else is just kind of like your comfort. Like if you want to bring your own shampoo, your own lotion, your own like fancy clothes or whatever. I made nurses baskets. Why not? Like, to be nice. Is it hard to be nice? And not just that, you know. Hospitals tend to do unnecessary interventions all the time and be like, rush, let's run through everything. So it's like I want them to be in a good mood when they come in my room because I don't know what's going on out there. You know, that they can be in a bad mood because of somebody disrespecting them, but I just want them to know that in this room, my hospital room, there will be peace. Like, you're going to be taken care of, you're going to be okay. It's all right. But at the end of the day, they're there for me. So, like, some things that I'm doing different, like, if it's not necessary, I don't want it. Like, I have to have the IV. I asked. I have to have the IV for the labor, and I have to have the continuous monitoring. But after that, I'm going to be like, take all that stuff off of me because I'll take the pills instead. I don't want it through my veins because all that stuff hurts. Like, those IVs, they hurt so bad. And like, you know, basically for my birth plan is like, hands off please. And I want my husband with me all the time, and I want the baby with me all the time. So if you have to do anything with the baby, do it in the room, and if you can't do it in the room, my husband's going with you. I guess until the next video, hopefully it's a labor vlog or a postpartum vlog. Who knows? I've been very inactive. Sorry. There were some reasons that I took a break and then I just got lazy. My fault. But until the next video, this is a short one.